Yo, what's up guys? Today I decided I'm going to be playing with classic log bait. I'm playing with classic log bait just because I thought it would be fun for just like the nostalgia purposes. Haven't played this deck in like over a year, I would say. Like genuinely, like obviously I'll do like the little ladder pushes at the beginning of the season, but like never really try harded with this deck, so I'm gonna see if I can get 20 wins today. I'm 14-0 right now, so gonna go for Ice Spirit here to predict bats or skellies. Okay, gonna go Inferno Tower in the middle to kill the Mighty Miner and block the mortar. Gonna log on the skeletons here. So Princess is gonna get a lot of damage. I don't want to go for Goblin Gang right away because I need to defend both lanes. I think Knight in the middle would be the best play here. Tank the Musk, tank the Mortar, and should only take like 1 or 2 shots from the Mortar once the Knight dies. Hopefully I take none, but that's probably not gonna happen. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna let that Mortar go. I think we'll only get 1 hit, so it's alright. Okay, he goes for a Reminder. I'm just gonna go for Goblin Gang here. An Ice Spirit on the Fire Spirit just to make sure it doesn't get any damage on my tower. Gonna go for a Princess at the Bridge, possibly. I think he'll put something in the middle, though. Yeah. Gonna go for a Princess at the Bridge here once it walks away. Nice. Okay, really nice Mortar from him. Gonna go Inferno Tower to kill it, and then gonna go for a High Knight to pull it into the Inferno Tower. Nice. Okay. I'm down a lot of Elixir right now because I did do that Princess into the Mortar. Not really the greatest thing I've ever done. But I should be alright because I have a lot of damage. I'm going to go for a log here. Okay, nice. Going to kill the Fire Spirit. Going to Ice Spirit as well. Just take off like 2 hits, I guess. And yeah, I'm not down too much anymore. Only down like 3 elixir right now. Gonna go for a Princess in the back, just to cycle. It's always good to have a Princess on the board because it's kind of annoying. Gonna go for an Inferno Tower in the middle here because the Mighty Miner is blocking everything. Gonna go for a Goblin Barrel here. Actually, no, I'm gonna go for Goblin Gang because the Princess died. I didn't want to go Goblin Gang because I thought he would log it and the Princess, but the Princess got poisoned, so it'd be fine to go for a Goblin Gang there. Gonna go for a Rock here on the tower and try to catch it. Okay. Gonna go for an Ice Spirit here just to block the Mortar. And then I could go for... okay, I'm gonna go for Inferno Tower in the middle again. Haven't really got a chance to put an Inferno Tower in the Mortar, but it's fine because I'm getting a lot of value by putting it on defense and killing like Mighty Miners. Gonna go for a Log here, then go for Goblin Gang. Oh, that was a really good ability. Well played. Gonna let that go. Then you're just gonna go for a Knight in the middle just to block everything. Oh, Mortar's on tower, unfortunately. Ice Spirit here. Gonna go for an Inferno Tower on the Mortar. So that will clean up the Mortar. He can't block it anymore after these skeletons die. Maybe like a Fire Spirit, but that's not really that good. Gonna go for a Princess. Actually, gonna Rocket. Went for a Rocket because he poisoned nothing. Gonna go for Knight here. Then I can go for Goblin Gang on the Miner late. Then I'm gonna go Ice Spirit in the middle just to tank for it. Okay, really nice log, but I don't think it will do that much because I'm going to go for Goblin Barrel here and it doesn't have any elixir to stop this. It can only skeletons, but log's going to kill the Mortar and yeah, that's going to be tower. So really nice win against Mortar, Miner, Poison Cycle. Really, really tough matchup, but I managed to win. I should be 15-0 here, so a really good shot for 20 wins. In the next game here against Regis, I know that this guy plays with 2.6, so gonna be an easy matchup for me. Didn't really expect to get any easy matchups while playing this deck because this deck is outdated by a lot. If you guys want to play a similar deck to this, it's actually dated for the meta and good. Replace the Knight and Goblin Gang for Valkyrie and Guards. They're much better and much more suited for the meta. But I'm just playing this deck today because it's a lot of fun, and this is my first like log bait deck that I ever got high with, and it's a lot of fun. I miss it a lot, and I wish it were viable to play on ladder, but unfortunately it's just like outdated. Gonna go for Goblin Barrel here on the right. Okay, he goes for log. I'm just gonna go for an Ice Spirit on the Ice Spirit, and my Ice Spirit will jump on his Ice Golem. Okay, I'm gonna go for a Rocket here. Gonna wait because yeah, I might freeze the Hog. I didn't want to risk missing it. Rather take the Ice Golem chip than miss the Hog with the Rocket. Alright. I'm just gonna wait to see what he does here. He could go for like a bunch of cycle cards and Ice Golem Hog. Would be kind of annoying for me. I could go for a Princess at the Bridge when the Ice Golem walks past that tile. Yep, gonna go for Princess, then gonna go for Knight on the Ice Spirit and Ice Golem because I don't want to take the chip anymore. Already taken a little bit of Ice Golem chip. So that Princess at the Bridge shot is huge because it puts me in a damage lead and it puts him in a position where like he has to fight to get damage. I'm gonna be defending the whole game anyway. He's gonna be attacking. I'm only really gonna get damage from spells and maybe Princess. It just kind of depends if he overcommits. Gonna go for an Inferno Tower here. Then I'm going to go for a Goblin Gang here on the Musk. Okay, that was an overcommitment. I'm going to go for a Princess at the Bridge on the right once the cannon dies because he has to defend the Goblin Gang a little bit. Okay, he overcommitted. I'm just going to go for a Princess at the Bridge and then I'm gonna Ice Spirit to predict the cannon, and then I'm gonna Knight to block the cannon. Oh, this is so clean. Yeah, he has to log now. Okay. If I go Goblin Barrel, he'll have enough for Fireball, but I think it's good to bait with the Fireball just to get the +1 trade. That was a really nice Princess Ice Spirit Knight sequence right there. Got me a lot of damage, and I think I could sit on this damage until triple elixir. Just gonna get ready with an Inferno Tower for the Hog. There's no point not to hold it out because if I'm not, then maybe it could be a little bit slow. I'd just rather be optimal and be ready. Yep, just like that. Go Ice Spirit here on his Ice Spirit. We'll also jump on the Hog and preserve my Inferno Tower's HP. Gonna go for Princess on the right. You always want to put your Princess opposite lane that they have the tower damage when they have 2.6. Just because Princess isn't really doing anything other than being annoying, but if they Fireball it in the high HP tower, it's not good. Okay, gonna go for Goblin Gang and Log here. Just gonna finish off the Hog. I could go for a Rocket here, but I don't really need to. Gonna go for a Goblin Barrel here. Because usually the rule is when you counter a Hog without an Inferno Tower, you want to go for a Rocket, but I don't need to. So I'm just going to keep being annoying and controlling the pace of the game. Inferno Tower here for the Hog. Okay, he goes for Fireball as well. He's going to go for Knight in the back here, and I can get ready to cycle a Rocket if I need to. Gonna go for Ice Spirit, predict the cannon. Gonna go Goblin Gang now, force out maybe a Log. Just gonna let the Ice Spirit jump, I think. Gonna go for a Log here on the Ice Golem, then go for another Princess in the middle. Get ready to protect it with the Knight for the Musketeer. And then he might go for a Hog. Yep, I'm just gonna go for an Inferno Tower here, put it in the anti-fireball position. I put it 1 too high, but it doesn't really matter. It's still anti-fireball regardless. Okay, that's gonna snipe down the cannon. He has to respond to my Princess again. Gonna go for Gombrail here to cycle. Okay, gonna go for a Log on the Musk. Up a little bit of damage, just looking very nice. Gonna go for another low Princess. Gonna go for an Ice Spirit Goblin Gang on the left. Ignore the Musk, and now I'm going to go for a Rocket on the tower now just because I'm falling behind in damage and I countered a Hog without a Inferno Tower. Going to hold my Inferno Tower here for his next Hog. Okay, going to go for a Log here on the Ice Golem. Get ready with my Eye Tower. Going to go for Inferno, Ice Spirit. Going to jump on the Hog and survive for a long time. Okay, it didn't, but it's alright. Going to go for Princess here. Going to go for Knight. Goblin Barrel to bait out the Log because if he logs, then I can Goblin Gang his next Hog because he doesn't have Fireball in hand as well, so he would have no spells to kill my Hog. Gonna prediction Goblin Gang the Hog. Nice, okay. Gonna go Ice Spirit here. Then I'm just gonna go for Rocket on the tower. Then gonna go for an Inferno Tower here in the middle because I know he's gonna go for a Hog with this. Yep, gonna go for a Log on everything. Gonna go for a Knight, and then gonna go for Goblin Gang as well on the Hog just to make sure it dies. Then I'm gonna go for a Princess to snipe this Musketeer. Gonna go for Goblin Barrel to bait out the Log. Okay, he wasted his Logs. He has to waste his Fireball on defense now. Okay, he's going to just take some damage. I'm going to go for Ice Spirit Log here to keep my Inferno up, so by the time he goes for his next Hog, I'll have another Inferno back, and he has to kill this one to even go in first. Going to Goblin Gang, predict the Hog. Nice. Just going to go for Inferno Tower for my tower to make sure he can't break through. And personally, I would say that was a pretty perfect game against 2.6. I don't think I did anything wrong. I think I took one Ice Golem chip. Like one Ice Golem chip on the left, and then after that, it was only spell damages, and on the right, he got like 1 or 2 musk shots that I let him have because I didn't really care about defending that side. That was really nice. I'm in the next game here against Jin. Just gonna go for Goblin Barrel in the corner here, see what he has. Okay, he has a Log, could be a lot of decks. Just gonna go for a Log here, just to cycle. And he's not doing anything, so I'm going to Princess to Bridge, because Princess to Bridge is good versus like all Log decks, except Minion Horde decks, but only one Minion Horde deck has a Log. Okay, he has RG, and I could just Rocket the Minion Horde if he goes for it with the Miner. I'm going to go for Knight here on the Mother Witch, so Mother Witch and Log always means Royal Giant. Probably going to be Royal Giant Skelly King, which will be really difficult because I don't have anything for the Skeleton King. I'm going to go for Goblin Barrel on the side here because he did use his Log and he might try to scar me. Okay, really, really nice Skeleton King from him. That was very well played. He might go for an RG here, and I'm going to take a lot of damage. I'm going to go for an Inferno Tower here. Going to go for Princess down low to try to kill some of the ability. Go for a Log on the Skelly King. Alright. I'm going to go for a Goblin Gang here. I'm going to go on the left side of the RG so he can't log both the Princess and the Goblin Gang. Okay, he's very low on Elixir right now. I'm going to Knight the Bridge to predict the Mother Witch once Princess gets closer. And if that works, he'll have to respond. Nice. Okay, he has to respond to both of these, so he's going to probably Fisher or Zap. He's going to go for a Goblin Barrel. He has no Elixir to defend this Goblin Barrel. He has nothing right now. He has to wait to get something. Okay, he's just going to ignore the whole thing, and now he has to defend my Princess again. I'm going to Ice Spirit here. Maybe get an extra hit. Okay, go Skelly King, so I'm going to get one more hit, and I'm going to go Princess low here That was such a nice sequence. That worked really, really well. Nice. Gonna go for a Goblin Gang here. He's probably gonna ability, so I need to get ready with my log. Okay, yeah. Gonna go for the ability here. I mean, not the ability, the log on the ability here. Then, looking very nice right now. He has to defend the princess on the left still. Probably go like Mother Witch or Zappies in the middle. Really, really good game so far. Okay. I'm gonna go for a Goblin Barrel here. He's probably gonna log. Maybe Skeleton Army would be good as well. He goes for log. Gonna go for an Ice Spirit just to cycle and apply a little bit of pressure because I don't think he wants to take that damage. He goes RG in the middle. Okay, that was not it, sir. Gonna go for an Inferno Tower here. I'm gonna put it like this so we can't fireball the Princess and the Inferno Tower, hopefully. Gonna go for a log here, then go for a Knight. Go for a Ice Spirit. I had to delay my Goblin Gang. I had to go for the Knight first, so the Mother Witch, of course, didn't clean up everything and turn a bunch of stuff into pigs. Gonna go for Prelog here for the Skeleton Army. He goes for Zappies. Don't really know why, but I'll take it. Got a lot of damage still. I have like 1,000 HP here, so I should be good. I don't see how he's going to break through my Inferno Tower if I defend really well. Going to go for Inferno Tower over here. Going to go for Ice Spirit and go for a Knight. Go for a Log. Okay, everything's dead. Nice. Alright. Just need 2 rockets to finish off the game. I just need to wait for a good opportunity to rocket. Going to go for a Princess down low here for the Mother Witch and the Skeleton King. Gonna go for Goblin Barrel here. Go for an Ice Spirit on the Skeleton King. Gonna go for a Knight on the ability. Not even gonna log. I'm just gonna rocket, I think. Because he did waste the ability. And if he goes RG at the bridge, it's gonna be into my Knight. That's still a little bit alive, I hope. And yeah, 1 HP. And then he can't break through my Inferno Tower. It's gonna log the RG back and that won't break through. Because it takes like 3 RG hits and a Fireball shot. So I knew if I log an Ice Spirit, it wouldn't get the 3rd shot. So I'm just going to finish off the game with a rocket and beat another really tough matchup. First and third matchup were very difficult. 2.6 is a good matchup as long as you know what you're doing and you don't really do anything wrong. But if you make a mistake against 2.6, you can get punished very hard. But yeah, really good win against RG. I'm in a game here against Dark 99. Don't know what this guy plays. Just going to go for Ice Spirit Goblin Barrel here. Always starting in the corner, just in case. He has Skeleton Army and Giant, so it could be Giant Graveyard or Giant Sparky. I don't know why he Gianted an Ice Spirit, so I'm just going to assume Giant Graveyard because only a Giant Graveyard player would go for a Giant on an Ice Spirit like an idiot. So Inferno Tower is going to melt the whole Giant here, but still could be Giant Sparky, so hoping for Giant Sparky because it's a way easier matchup. He has Bats, so it still could be both. He's going to go for a Princess in the back here. Okay, he has Snowball, so that means it's going to be Giant Graveyard. So, I mean, even though it's not a good matchup, it's really bad matchup, actually. But I'm going to be in for a good laugh. Going to go for a Goblin Barrel here. Oh, he has the Bowler version. That's really, really annoying, because with the Bowler version, that means he's going to have Night Witch, and I don't have anything. In the Goblin Gang on the right to apply a little bit of pressure. And I don't want him to Graveyard here, so that's why I did that. But he might Graveyard anyway. Yup, of course. Okay, gonna go Ice Spirit here on the Bats. That's just gonna die. That was terrible. Gonna go for Log and Princess on the Graveyard. And I'm gonna have to waste my Goblin Gang as well. And I took... Oh my. Okay. That was not fun. I mean, I'm gonna have good chances for a comeback. Not really too worried. Gonna go for a Knight at the bridge here. Because I think we'll force out his arrows. Okay, he arrows anyway, so that was not good. I didn't think he would arrows unless I knighted. I thought he was going to Night Witch if I didn't put anything immediately, so I tried to put it as last second. Just going to go for a Goblin Barrel here, I guess. I think I'm going to wait to try to go for it with the Ice Spirit, because he did use the arrows, so he has to go for like a Skeleton Army. Going to go for Ice Spirit Goblin Barrel on the front, of course, so I can get more damage. Okay, I'm going to go for Log and then Princess at the bridge, because I could get 1, maybe 2 shots, depending on how quick his Bats kill it. Okay, only 1 shot, unfortunately, but it's not the end of the world. I'm going to go for Goblin Gang here. It doesn't have the best cycle, especially after doing that Bowler. Okay, I'm going to rocket that. I forced out his arrows as well. Going in here wouldn't really be that good because he did use his arrows. Okay, not bad. Could go for an Ice Spirit here. Going to go for a Goblin Barrel. Probably going to force out the Snowball, but he'll be back to arrows by the time he goes in. Okay, goes for Skeleton Army, so he has both spells in hand. That's not good. Gonna go for a Knight here. Gonna go for Goblin Gang up here just to distract and go for Log and Ice Spirit. Go for Princess as well. Try to prevent all damage. Okay, that was a perfect defense there. Really nice. Okay, I can't go Knight on this. I just have to eat the bat damage. Oh, I didn't even take any bat damage. Really, really nice. Gonna hold my rocket for the bowler. Nice, okay. Hopefully that hits. That should hit, right? Let's go. That's really good. Okay. Gonna go for Knight here. I need these rockets because it's really hard to break through. So it's always good to get those valuable rockets on the bowler. Gonna go for a Golem Barrel here in the back just to apply a little bit of pressure. Then go for a Inferno Tower to snipe the Giant away. My Princess is getting a lot of value here. Gonna go for another Princess and Ice Spirit to protect this one. Oh, the bat killed it last second. That was really good. Okay. Gonna go for a Knight in the back here. Okay, I can't. I'm gonna go Goblin Gang in the back. Gonna go for Goblin Barrel. Gonna go for a Knight. Gonna go for Princess at the bridge. He's gonna scar me the Goblin Barrel. Okay. How is that getting so much damage? Okay. I'm gonna go for Goblin Gang and Goblin Barrel on the right because he's not bowler or arrows, and I really need to get damage and apply pressure. Okay, he's back to bowler now, but I don't think he can get it down in time. Okay, my Goblin Barrel is getting a lot of damage. I'm now up, but it's never over against this deck because all it takes for him is one push, and I have to play super good defense the entire game, so not looking good still. I mean, looking not bad. Gonna go for a Princess in the back here. Want to set up a defense. It's really easy for him to get damage compared to me, though. Gonna Inferno Tower to kill the bowler, and he can't go Giant now. Gonna go for an Ice Spirit and Goblin Barrel here just to apply pressure because I know he wants to go in on the left. Gonna go for a Knight here on the Night Witch. Gonna go for another Princess since he did use his arrows. Okay, gonna go for a Rocket here because I need to get the damage, and I think if I don't get the Rocket down, I'll lose. Need 2 more Rockets or survive the whole rest of the game. Gonna go for Goblin Barrel here. Gonna go for Knight. Okay, gonna go for Princess in the back. Goblin Gang will kill the tank. Gonna go for a Log and a Goblin Barrel here. Gonna go for a Knight here to block the bats. Okay, I just need to survive for 20 more seconds and throw a rocket. I'm gonna go for Goblin Gang by my tower so I can cycle to a second one. Get ready to block the bridge. Okay, gonna Inferno Tower on the Night Witch so it doesn't cross. Gonna go for Princess at the bridge. Gonna go for a Goblin Barrel just to apply pressure. And gonna go Goblin Gang here on the graveyard. Gonna go for Knight to block the bats. Okay, wait, I won. That's gonna take the tower. Nice. Or I'm gonna have more HP than him. Let's go. I'm just gonna give him the wow and thanks as well, just because he is a Giant Graveyard player. So even though it was truly a good game, he is a Giant Graveyard player, so can't like forget the rule of thumb to BM Giant Graveyard players. So we're currently at 18-0 with Classic Log Bait. I'm actually surprised I'm at 18-0. I thought I was probably gonna start having a lot of trouble, but still looking good for the challenge. 18-0. Dark Prince is never really a good sign for this deck. Just because Dark Prince is just pretty good in general. Okay, wait, Dark Prince and Zap is a good sign, though. That probably means Giant Double Prince. Okay, only one Dark Prince hit on the left. Not bad. Really good Zap from him. Gonna go for Princess here. Then he has to defend the Princess, so not bad. Gonna go for Goblin Barrel here on the left. Actually, on the right. I'm gonna do it on the right because I can't go same lane as him. Can't go same lane as him because he'll just go for like his Giant and stuff in the back, and then as well as going Giant in the back, like he likes to cycle his cards in the back and go Giant at the bridge as well. Like that's another good place. So when he goes for cards in the back, I don't want it to be defending my barrel potentially as well. I want it just to be dying. Gonna go for a Log here just in case he goes for a Zap. Gonna go for a Knight in the back here towards the Giant, and then I'm probably gonna go for an Inferno Tower and try to probably pressure while defending because I can't really let him just stack up a massive attack. Gonna go for an Inferno Tower here, then gonna go for an Ice Spirit on the Dark Prince. Then gonna go for a Goblin Barrel on the right since he did use the E-Wish. Should get a little bit of damage out of this. Okay, he goes for Mega Minion and then Zap. I'm just gonna go for a Log on the Giant. Make sure to knock back the E-Wiz. Go for a Knight on the E-Wiz as well. Okay, nice. Gonna be a no damage defense besides the fact that I'm gonna ignore the Mega Minion on the right because he's going for the left end. I'm fine if he switches to the right now that I've got 700 damage. I'd prefer he doesn't, but I didn't have anything good to defend the Mega Minion because if I go Princess on it, then he'll just go for Prince at the bridge and then I'll have to waste my Goblin Gang and stuff like that, so it just wouldn't be good. I'm gonna Goblin Gang on the Miner. Don't catch it, but he has to defend the Goblin Gang now, and Ice Spirit Goblin Barrel would be good here because he should force out the Fireball or the arrows, whichever one he has. That was a really bad Dark Prince. I'm gonna get a lot of damage. Gonna go for a Knight in the middle, then go for an Inferno Tower just to kill that. Gonna go for a Log here on the Giant and the Dark Prince. Okay, or not. The Dark Prince just skipped the river for no reason. Okay. Gonna go for Ice Spirit all the way down here to kill the Dark Prince shield and just rocket everything. That was so good. Wow. Kind of have to compliment myself on that one. That was a really, really nice rocket. That was a really nice Ice Spirit as well to take off the Dark Prince shield. Gonna go Knight in the middle here. Then gonna go for an Inferno Tower. Then I'm gonna go for a log on the Dark Prince shield, and I'm gonna go for Goblin Barrel to pressure so we can't build up a massive push again. Okay, gonna go for an Ice Spirit here on the Mega Minion and the Dark Prince. Gonna go for Knight to pull everything over into the middle. Always want to have everything in the middle in this matchup because you want your left side tower to help out on the right every time because it's that much more damage and it's a little bit tricky to defend sometimes, so I'm gonna be careful. Gonna go Ice Spirit here to block the charge. He doesn't have Zap in it, so I don't have to worry about Zap. Just gonna go for a Knight on the Giant here, and then I'm gonna log on the Dark Prince just to take off the shield. Just gonna finish it off as well. I don't care if he zaps. I'm gonna rocket the E-Wiz and the Giant because it's gonna leave the Giant pretty much dead to the Knight, and I don't have to worry about it anymore. Just gonna go for another Princess in the middle here. Go for a Ice Spirit, Goblin Gang the Miner, then go for a Log, and then I can go for a Knight up top just to play everything up, and the Goblins and the Knight should kill everything. Gonna go for Goblin Barrel just to keep the pressure up. Always want to be applying pressure against Giant Double Prince so they can't like attack you too hard. Gonna Princess the Bridge as well to force up the Mega Minion or the E-Wiz. Okay, nice. Gonna go for an Ice Spirit here on the E-Wiz, and then just gonna let it get the one hit that it gets. Gonna go for a Goblin Gang here to kite the Mega Minion opposite lane and apply a little bit of pressure with the Goblins. Gonna go for a Knight in the middle here for the Dark Prince. Gonna go for a Goblin Barrel on the tower. Gonna go Princess in the back. Okay, goes for Zap on the Goblin Barrel. Just gonna go for Inferno Tower in the middle. I could Rocket Log him 2 times, but I feel like it's a little bit risky, so I'm just gonna play defense. Gonna go for Knight here to just freeze the Prince so it doesn't charge on. Gonna pressure with the Goblin Barrel so we can't like go full in on the push. Gonna Log. Gonna Rocket the Mega Minion and Dark Prince and Giant. Gonna Ice Spirit so the Prince doesn't kill my Inferno Tower. Really, really clean. Oh, he gave up. Nice. That was so good. I really don't think I did much wrong in that game as well, other than the log that didn't hit the Dark Prince shield, but I don't know if that was a mistake or just me getting unlucky. I guess maybe a little bit of both, but I'll take it. 19-0 with log bait. Wow. Alright, I'm in my game for 20 wins against this guy. Gonna go for an Ice Spirit Goblin Barrel here just to start. I put in the center because he used Fire Spirit, and no Fire Spirit deck has Tornado, so I don't have to worry about it. Princess is gonna clean up everything. Looking like Pedro deck, which is Minor Mortar. So gonna Knight and then gonna have to Goblin Gang to finish off the Queen, unfortunately. Gonna go Ice Spirit as well to predict the Skeletons. Okay. Gonna get a little bit of chip. Okay, forces out the Cannon. Wait. Cannon means that he's playing Giant Skeleton Drill. Yeah, Giant Skelly Drill. Or could be... No, he used Fireball. Yeah, it's Giant Skelly Drill. Gonna be a little bit of a difficult matchup, but this is definitely like better than some of the other matchups that I've gotten. Alright. Just gonna see what he wants to do. Gonna cycle my Princess on the right. He doesn't have Fireball on cycle. This is gonna be a little bit annoying for him. Might Giant Skelly into it. Doesn't really have a better play. He goes for Fire Spirit. Interesting. Goes for Drill into it as well. I'm gonna log the first Goblin. Try to log the Fire Spirit so my Princess lives. Oh, okay, that sucks. It's fine though. I was hoping for that, but it didn't really work out the way I wanted it to. He goes for Cannon there. I'm gonna go for an Ice Spirit. And I'm gonna go for a Goblin Barrel as well. Let's see what he wants to do here. Doesn't have Goblin Drill in hand, so I don't really have to worry about getting pressured too hard. Okay, he hasn't now. Gonna go for Inferno Tower here on the Fire Spirit, and it will kill the Giant Skeleton as well. So, really nice Inferno Tower there. I'm gonna go for a Princess on the left, because he's probably gonna try to apply some pressure with this. So, Princess will do a lot of damage. What? What was that? I've literally never seen that before. I've never seen somebody drill an Inferno Tower. That's going to kill everything as well with the Ice Spirit. The Giant Skelly shouldn't do any damage to my tower. Hopefully don't blow up on the tower. Yeah, it's not going to blow up. I'm just going to rock it here because he's down a lot of elixir after doing all of that on an Inferno Tower. And it still killed everything. Going to go for a Knight here on the Archer Queen. Just going to have to go for a Goblin Gang as well. Just because Knight is just so weak against Archer Queen. Goblin Gang will clean everything up. Going to go for a Goblin Barrel here. Gonna go for an Ice Spirit log. I finger slip my Ice Spirit. Gonna go for a log here. Then I'm gonna rocket his tower since he did go for a drill fireball. And I only use Ice Spirit and log, so I got a +5 trade. So one elixir rocket there. Gonna Knight and Princess to bridge. I think he's gonna have ability and he's gonna be a little bit low, so gonna be hard to defend the Princess really well. Gonna go for a log on the first Goblin here. Then gonna go for an Ice Spirit just to clean up. Nice. Okay. Gonna go for a Goblin Barrel. He doesn't have log in hand, so he's gonna be forced to fireball, so I'll get another positive trade. I'm gonna go for a Knight here on the drill. I'm gonna rocket that cannon and let the fire spirit go. I know I can defend if he goes in, so I'm not really worried. I think I could princess the bridge as well if he tries to go for queen. I need 3 logs, or no, 2 logs in the rocket, or just a little bit of Goblin Barrel damage. Gonna go Ice Spirit here just to freeze the queen. Gonna go for Goblin Barrel to pressure since he's gonna want to go in. Gonna go for a log and then go for Goblin Gang here on the queen just to finish it off. Oh wait, I missed the thing. I'm gonna let the queen go, then Ice Spirit Barrel. He doesn't have a log in hand, so there's no way for him to do that. And he also didn't have Fireball because he just used it on my knight, so that's gonna be game. 20-0 with classic log bait. This must be the only classic log bait 20 wins with like 20 wins, 0 loss. I mean, probably I'd rather have gotten 20 wins, but let's go. I really didn't expect to get 20-0 with classic log bait. I'm really, really proud of this. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video trying to get 20 wins with 1.8 log bait cycle. Bye.